Hey everyone, so today is the day, the long awaited video comparisons of two of the best portable amp decks out that you can get right now, based off not just my reviews but others. And this is going to be a kind of a unconventional type of comparison, because instead of like comparing apples to apples or oranges to oranges or whatnot, we're comparing two probably different type of amp decks. I mean, the similarities that they have, they both sound good. So let's get that out of the way, out of the bat. If this review takes too long, I will put some timestamps in the description for you guys. But anyways, we are comparing a under $100 at the time the Aimpire came out, the Aimpire AX50. It was $99.50, I think, and then you can get it with, like, they usually have a deal like $5 off or like 10% off coupon. Um, the Monolith has been, even till today, from the time I reviewed it until today, it's still $299 for most places like Amazon, Monoprice's website, and others. Like, I got this at Target because they had the Affirm payment plan, so it was a little more expensive than the $299 asking price, but I didn't have to pay the full price right away. So we're talking about comparing a $99 portable amp deck to a $300 portable amp deck. And so what does that mean? Is the Monoprice worth the like 3 times the price of the Aimpire AX50? Is the AX50 a better buy, and so on and so forth? So that's what we're going to get into in this comparison. So in this comparison, we will talk about the companies behind the two amp decks that we're comparing today, Aimpire and Monoprice. We're going to go over specs and features, price and availability. We're going to talk about the build quality of both of these amp decks, their warranty and service, and then connectivity and ease of use. And finally, we'll go over the sound quality in detail. So to sum up, these are, like I said, two very good amp decks, and they both sound really good. And then they're also going to suit a particular taste for some. So let's get into this comparisons. Okay, first off, let's talk about the two companies, starting with Aimpire. So Aimpire was founded in 2017, and they pretty much specialize in just amplifiers. That's all they make, is tube amplifiers, headphone amplifiers, audiophile, audio DACs. Their main target of sales or operations is in North America, South America, Britain, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Canada, Australia, and 20 other countries. All their products have the Electronic Industry Code of Conduct, and they have all passed CE, FCC, ROH, SCE, EMC, CE, LVDVE, other certifications. And on Amazon, they have I believe an 86, the last time I checked, positive ratings over the last 12 months for all of their products. If you want to know more in depth about the Aimpire as a company, I'll put a link to the Aimpire AX50 review. So let's go on to Monoprice. Monoprice was founded in 2002, I believe. And as a company, they make over 7,000 high quality, affordable electronics and accessories, and they're marketed or sold worldwide. The good thing about Monoprice is that they do have their own website, which Aimpire does not. A lot of Monoprice's products have at least a 1-year warranty and 30-day money back guarantee, and something like their cables and TV mounts, they have lifetime warranties. So that is Monoprice. So as far as like which company has been around longer and which company will probably be around for a lot longer, you're gonna have to give the win to Monoprice, the Monolith Monoprice. And again, if you guys want to see a more in-depth overview on Monoprice, the company behind this Monolith THX amp, you can see it in the full review in the description on this on the Monolith THX portable amplifier. Okay, let's go over the specs and features. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the specs and features of these two portable Amp-Dacs. I will say that they are both able to power any headphones up to 600 ohms. And if you guys don't know, the higher the number on ohms, then the harder they are to drive. But there's also other factors that play into that. So the Aimpire has an output power of 1000 milliwatts. The Monolith maximum output, it says 3.7 volts. Both of these amplifiers have up to 10 hours of playtime. They have similar batteries, I believe. They're both like 4000 milliamp hour batteries. They both have support for DSD 256. So for DAC, the Aimpire is using the Sabre ESS 92, the ESS 9028 QTM. For its amplifier, the Aimpire is using the XMOS SU208. On the Monolith, it uses the AKM AK4493 for the digital audio processing, or the DAC, and the amplifier, it uses THX AAA 78. The weight of the two amps, this is 0.41 pounds and this is 0.5 pounds. Now there's other specs like frequency and dynamic range and things like that on Monoprice, on the Monolith, on their website, but the Aimpire doesn't have it, so we're not going to mention it. Other key differences is this has a bass boost. The Monoprice does not. This has a high and low gain. The Monolith does not. But to make up for not having a bass boost or a high and low gain, the Monoprice has 3 different EQs, and within each of those different EQs, it has other like subcategories within each of those EQs that you can customize to suit your listening taste and everything like that. It also has the D-Rack sense surround built into this. This Monolith has a D-Rack sense surround, which is a decoding for supposedly to give it a bigger and true to life soundstage, which the Aimpire does not. So that is it for specs that we can talk about that is like mentioned on both of their websites, or on Aimpire's case on Amazon's webpage. Price, like I said, when this first came out, it was $99, and this one is still $299 up to like $315 in most cases, and that hasn't changed. Availability, this is why I say it was $99, because as of this time, on Amazon's website, or anywhere for that matter that I looked, you won't be able to find this. It's currently unavailable. The Aimpire is currently unavailable. The Monoprice, when I was getting this, when I was buying this, it was not available on Amazon, but now it is available on Amazon. It's also available, like I said, I got mine at Target with the Affirm payment plans, and then you can also get it like a B&H Photo, the Monolith, and you can also get it at Monoprice's website. Or if you live in San Diego or Southern California, you can drive up to the Monoprice store and go into the store and buy it over there. So that's the cool thing with the Monolith. It's readily more available. The Aimpire, still not sure if they're gonna come out with more, or if they're gonna be available again. So that's their availability on that front. So in availability, the Monoprice wins. For specs and features, I'm gonna call this a tie, because in the specs that really matter, they both can drive headphones that are up to 600 ohms, so they can power the highest impedance headphones. They both have a good amount of output power, and they both have pretty long battery life. They both have 4,000 milliamp hour batteries for up to 10 hours of playtime on both of them. So I'm gonna call it even, although I will lean more towards the Monolith on features, because you have all those equalizer settings in here, which the Aimpire does not. They both have a built-in display, except for that the Aimpire display only shows the Aimpire logo, and I think it'll show like the output that you're playing on, or the frequency or output. Whereas this one, the Monolith, will tell you the battery percentage, or the battery, how much battery you have left. It tells you like your volume and what output you have it on. If you have it on like a line in optical, it also tells you, or actually, let's get into their inputs. The headphone input on the Monolith is for analog and also for optical, which is pretty cool. The input for the headphone jack on the Aimpire is only analog. So if you have, like, I have my Waves that has a optical plug-in, and if you use the optical input, it's you're gonna get cleaner sound. Technically, you should get cleaner sound. So this has all those features, the D-Rack, the equalizers, but it doesn't have the high and low gain switch, or it doesn't have a bass boost. This does have a bass boost. It has a high and low gain switch, but it doesn't have the equalizer settings, and the display is limited, and the headphone output is only analog. Well, the headphone output for this is both analog and optical. They both have a charging port, micro USB charging port for both of them, and they both have USB OTG, which is USB on the go, I think it is. So they can both plug and play through the headphone jack or through the micro USB ports on both of them. So that's why I'm going to say, for features and specs, I'm going to call it even. Okay, let's talk about build quality. Build quality on these are pretty similar too. They're both made out of metal, either aluminum or magnesium. The Aimpire is metal all around, and then the display is probably plastic. They both have very good volume knobs, and the volume knob on the on both actually double as a power on and off switch. And both of the volume knobs on these have a very good, like, firm feel. It doesn't feel too loose. The extra plus with the Aimpire is it has these guards on the volume knob, so if you put it in your pocket, you don't accidentally like increase the volume by accident. Whereas the Monolith does not. Like I said, they both have two micro USB ports, one for charging and one for USB OTG. On the bottom of the Aimpire is where you have your LED indicators for your battery, whereas on the Monoprice, your battery level shows on the display. The display on the Monoprice, I don't know if it's plastic or glass. It feels like glass. The differences too is the Monoprice has this fake leather in the back, which is very nice for two things. It makes it easier to grip, and then when you lay your when you lay the amplifier on a surface, you don't have to worry about it getting scratched because of the fake leather. The Aimpire, it could probably get scratched. I think I do have some small scratches, although they're not showing right now on the Aimpire. So build quality on both of them is very good. For the Aimpire, it's really good for the price. You're talking about all metal, and it's only less than $100. Whereas this one is, $300. It lives up to that premium price with the premium build quality on the Monolith. Okay, so for build quality, it's going to be a tie for both of them. Okay, warranty and service. I haven't been like on Amazon's webpage for the Aimpire, and it doesn't give you the warranty. You have to try to contact them, and I still haven't gotten around to doing that. So I'm going to say for warranty, this is going to be pretty much a wash. The warranty, I'm going to give it to the Monolith. It has I believe a 3-year warranty standard. And you also get a 30-day, satisfaction money back guaranteed. But if you buy the Aimpire on Amazon with Prime or on Amazon period, you'll still get a 30-day money back guarantee for satisfaction. And I believe you get like maybe the standard like 90-day warranty. And for service, you can call Amazon if you have any issues with the Aimpire, or you can email Aimpire themselves. They do have an email that you can get a hold of them through. The Monolith, you can call Monoprice and get support. You can visit their website and email them, or if you get it through Amazon, you can also get help through Amazon for any issues that you may have with the Monolith. So for warranty and service, it's probably a no contest. 3 years, 3-year warranty. You have a website, phone number, email, a store that you can drop it off at. I'm going to give that to the Monolith for warranty and service. Okay, let's talk about connectivity and ease of use. So for connectivity and ease of use, this is also, what's included out of the box. So out of the box, the Aimpire comes with, of course, the amp. You get a rubber band so you can, attach it to your smartphone or other device. It also comes with 3 cables. The Aimpire does. It comes with 3.5 to 3.5 connector, so it comes with the cable for connecting, like your smartphone or your portable device, like your digital audio player. It also comes with 2 USB cables, short cables. All the cables are short, which is good because you don't have to worry about them getting in the way, especially if you're walking around or carrying this thing. And it comes with a USB, micro USB to USB-A for charging. And then it comes with the USB-C to USB, micro USB for like USB OTG, the Aimpire does. So it comes with all the necessary cables to get started and listening to your devices. The only thing the Aimpire was lacking, and I'm not going to knock them against that because of the price, is it didn't come with the power brick, because they're assuming you could just hook up the micro USB cable to any power brick to charge the Aimpire. Oh, and the Aimpire comes with just a small booklet. The Monolith, it comes with a full manual, like I believe it's like 50 pages or more. A manual, a thank you card. It comes with a power brick and the cable, a charging cable, and it comes with a cloth carrying bag. And that is it. You don't get the cables. You don't get the all important, this is the most important cable you're going to need. And Monoprice couldn't even include that. And that's this, the 3.5 to 3.5 connector to connecting it to your portable, player, and then to the portable amplifier. That is one I wish it would have just at least come with, but it didn't. And like I said, the Aimpire includes all those. So for out of the box and what it's included, I'm gonna give the edge to the Aimpire. So for connectivity, they pretty much are very similar. I mean, you can pretty much connect them to any device that you want to, as far as like that needs, or that you want good, better power to. So you can connect any of these amplifiers to your desktop, your laptop. You can connect them to your tablet, your mobile phone, your MP3 or digital audio player, and then through via the headphones. And so they can both be easily connected to any of those type of devices that I mentioned, and they're both plug and play. You don't need any like drivers or any software to get them run up and running to start listening to music and things like that. So they're both tied in that aspect. So for connectivity and ease of use, it's a tie. Okay, finally, the most important part, sound quality. To me, they both sound good. They are both very good sounding portable Amp-Dacs. And they both produce, to me, pretty clean sound. I've tried them out with wired in-ear monitors, with all of my wired headphones, and even my Bluetooth headphones wired. And they both sound good and they both sound clean. They're based on certain reviews, on certain reviewers. They were saying that, at least for the Monolith, because it has more reviews than the Aimpire, that there was some hiss with certain in-ear monitors. But like I said, with my in-ear monitors, I did not notice that hissing sound or anything. If anything, if I were to compare both of them on clean sound, I'm gonna give the edge to the Monolith. It has a cleaner sound, and it should, because you're paying a lot more money for it. But the THX AAA linear amplifier is supposed to give it the cleanest sound for most of anything that you listen to. THX says this is the world's most linear amplifier. The AAA stands for chromatic audio amplifier, to give you a ultimate no compromise, high fidelity and clean sound without distortion and anything like that. So for both of them, no distortions, which is really good. Now, the one thing that separates these two, this one has DRAC sense surround, and if you want to watch movies with your headphones through the amplifier, this is the way to go with that DRAC sense surround. And if you're listening to concerts, this is the way to go. The Monolith, like in The Mandalorian, this is the way. This is the way right here. The Monolith. It has better sound quality for listening to concerts, for watching movies, and for anything with a lot of voices. The Monolith is really good. But for most people, if you're into like hip hop, new age, EDM, pop, rock, top 40, R&B, I think the Aimpire is a little bit better for that out of the box, because there's no fiddling, no messing around with with any kind of EQs. On the Monolith, out of the box, it sounds more analytical and not as fun or warm. Sounds kind of cold compared to the Aimpire. The Aimpire has that fun, nice, warm sound that you don't need the any kind of equalizer settings for it, and it also has that bass boost. So if you're a bass head, this is the way right here, the Aimpire. They both have DSD 256, and my main sound sources are usually my MP3 or FLAC files, and also listen to Tidal with Tidal Masters, and they both sound good. But like I said, most of the times, if I'm listening to dance or hip hop or rock music, I'm usually picking up the Aimpire. If I'm listening to more ballads or slow jams or concerts or watching movies, I'm using the Monolith. And it's also going to depend on my headphones. that I use, believe it or not, my two favorite headphones, which I will do a comparison in the future. I prefer my Fostex with the Monolith because the Fostex are pretty. These Fostex T20 RPs are pretty bass heavy on their own, especially with the Brainwaves ear pads that I got for them, and the believe it or not, the my Audio Technica solid bass, I prefer using the Aimpire with it because even though it says solid bass, I like using this pairing with the bass boost on when listening to hip hop tracks because it makes the bass really thump inside your head and you can feel the vibrations. The if you have like what I have here with the Fostex, any type of planar magnetic headphones, you're probably going to prefer the Monolith only because I think it keeps up better with the planars. Planars are like faster drivers, and planars are also they're more analytical. It pairs up nicely with the more analytical output of the Monolith. So all in all, they're both very good, great, outstanding sound quality. It just depends. If you don't want no fiddling around or messing around with EQ settings, and you want great sound out of the box, and you listen to more like dance, top 40, hip hop, rock, heavy metal music, you'd probably be steered more. I'll steer you more, and you'd probably be steered more to the Aimpire AX50. If you're into more like concerts or movie watching, or if you like listening to songs with a lot of voices and slow jams, slow songs, go for the Monolith. So that is it for sound. There's really no clear winner on these two. If you have the time and the patience, you can probably get the Monolith to have a more fun sound of the Aimpire. If you're very good and very experienced as an audio geek and you know how to mess around with EQ settings, then yeah, you could do that and probably get almost a similar fun sound as the Aimpire with the Monolith. And so sound, yeah, they're both great sounding, outstanding sounding portable Amp-Dacs. They can both power, the highest impedance of headphones. So for sound, it's a tie. So who is the winner for this comparison? The winner in this comparison is you, the viewer. You guys are the winners because it doesn't matter which one you get. You're going to get great sounding experience, and both have very long battery life. Both of them were pretty equal on the battery life. I failed to mention that. And again, the 10 hours of rated battery life, it's also going to depend on how loud you listen to your music and what type of headphones that you pair them with. If I pair any of these with the Fostex, the battery is going to drain a lot faster because the Fostex require more power to drive these headphones. But yeah, the winner is you. If I were really pushed and say which one do I like more, it's really hard. I like both of them. But if I was pressed, I would say I like the Monolith more, and I would probably give the Monolith the win. Does it sound 3 times more better than the Aimpire? No. But what you are getting for 3 times the price is you're going to get a better warranty. You know that Monoprice has been around a lot longer, and they'll probably be around for a lot longer, at least based on, from evidence of what I could see as far as Monoprice has a website, they have a contact number, you can email, fax them, and they have a store. And usually Monoprice has all their products made directly through Monoprice, and they have their own warehouses for shipping. Aimpire, I'm not so sure. I don't know if they source their amplifiers from like another OEM or if they are the OEM. And they don't have a website till this day that I've had it. It's almost a year. and I still don't know if they have a website. I tried Google searching. I still haven't found a website for them other than, through Amazon. And yeah, Monoprice has always had very good customer service. So that's pretty much what you're paying for 3 times the price. You're getting more than 3 times the warranty with the Monolith, and you're also getting those extra like service and features with the Monoprice. But either way, you won't be going wrong if you get either one of them. Although, like I said, right now, as of today, the Aimpire, I mean, I don't know if it was my video. I'd like to take credit and say it was, but ever since I published the video for the Aimpire, it has been till this day unavailable. And I believe I published that video in early 2020, maybe in March. They still have no availability on the Aimpire as of this time. Whereas on the Monolith THX AAA, you can get them at most anywhere. Like I said, you can drive to Monoprice's store and buy it right there, no waiting, except for your drive. You can order it through Amazon, through B&H Photo, through Monoprice's website, through Target, and maybe others. So the availability factor is going to come into play with either of these portable Amp-Dacs. But all in all, they are both, like I said, very good Amp-Dacs. The Aimpire really does punch above its price point as far as in sound and in build quality. So that is my comparison, the long-awaited comparison between the Aimpire AX50 and the Monolith or Monoprice Monolith THX AAA portable Amp-Dac. So if there's anything I missed, if you guys own any one of these portable Amp-Dacs, and if there's something I missed, please comment in the comment section. If you guys have been entertained and informed, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, everybody, again, stay safe, stay healthy. Have a very, very happy and safe New Year. Have an awesome, fabulous day. Take care, everybody.